So, let's get back into Elden Ring after yesterday's big, big, um, thrashing of my ego in the unsightly catacombs, where I have spent a considerable amount of time. I want to claim it is not that much, but it's actually like 3 hours already. So, here's to hoping we can get this boss down. We had the boss to like 1 HP. We had the boss to like very low HP twice, and once it was really like... you couldn't see the health bar anymore. I like Elden Ring, but I don't want to watch because I would be backseating massively. Yeah, there is no backseating welcome here. Yeah, and I'm immediately warming up to a very poor roll there. I should have swung my weapon, which is what I intended to do, but instead I swung my buddy around into his weapon. Yeah, so no backseating, please. We enjoy only the finest of games. Alright, the real decoy didn't really get the emote correct this time. For some reason. Or it was intentional. Oh god, we're also swinging ourselves down to the bottom here because the sprint just doesn't activate. I was holding down that button so much. I have a theory actually now. I have a theory that I didn't check earlier. If I swing my weapon and then I hold this... no, we do actually sprint. No, No, I don't know why the sprint didn't come on there. It worked fine on your screen? Well, you can see how it looked on my screen on the stream, because that is exactly what I'm seeing. Alright, we haven't even seen the boss yet. You know what I am? I'm bad at this game. I am Biba bad at this game. We shall pass through this. Oh, I didn't drink my thing. Oh, anyway, this is the bad setup. Okay, and he did the one-hit attack. Well, good start, good start. Very good start. He did hit me through that column, by the way. I just had the shield on, but he did hit me through that column. Where he was mid-air and then did like a ground pound stomp kind of attack. It might have looked like that didn't hit me, but that did hit me. But I do have a shield on that negates one hit, and we absorbed that one hit with the shield, which is a waste. I want to preserve that shield as long as possible. Yeah, now it's not sprinting, and now it's sprinting. I don't know, something that is happening there makes the game ignore the sprint button. I am not sure what exactly. Maybe I was out of stamina again? Or maybe it's while I'm reloading stamina it doesn't work? Anyway, there's a good chance also that I should be parrying or blocking more here. Alrighty. No, I'm fine with that. I need to drink. You gave both of you a shield, I assume. That homing jump! Did you see that homing jump? Parrying is boring, just bonk and roll. I don't even know if this weapon can parry. I wanted to actually test that. I can actually test this maybe on these guys. No, that didn't. I don't really know. No. Oh well, there was a menu for that somewhere. Where's that menu? I want to have a look at that. I know this is maybe not the time to do it right here, right now, but info. Oh, that doesn't have any info about parrying. I think there was maybe there's a loading screen hint. Oh well. I guess we're not learning how to parry. Yeah, I'm out of stamina, and if I'm reloading stamina while I'm already holding sprint, it doesn't start a sprint move because it just keeps reloading until the end. What was that? Something dropped on my head there. That's never happened before. Alright, let's do you. I'm actually gonna drink that a little bit. Oh, yeah, get over here. Oh, that is the bad setup. Well, we're gonna take our free hits on him. Oh, that's the one hit. Well, that was an okay dodge from me so far, but the setup is just much harder. I feel like... I mean, either of them I could defeat in a few tries. It's just a combination of them that makes this fight hard. Obviously. I'm happy they didn't put two enemies there that both individually would easily kill me in a one-on-one. I'm relatively confident I could get it. Although the Misbegotten Warrior is by far the bigger danger because he has some moves where I am not sure how to survive. That one hit that just killed me, that is not one of those though. I could and I should be able to just survive that if I roll at the right time. Oh, you're not getting over here. Okay, well, that's a shame, really. That's really a shame. Okay. I was rolling there. Come on. I was rolling there. I thought I was in the rhythm there. Did I roll too late or too early on that last hit? I don't even know. It always happens so fast. I guess slightly too early, maybe? Would be my guess? Let's keep going. I am much more zen about this today than I was yesterday, though, because I've had sleep, I've had food, I've had thoughts. So while I needlessly hammered my head against this enemy yesterday, once again, not getting over here. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Drink. There was the double hit coming. I don't think there was any way to prevent that. It was probably the hit on Tricia that was too greedy there, but she was so open there. I was real salty yesterday. Oh yeah, I was. I rarely get very salty. I was real salty yesterday. I will gladly admit it. Although you guys were particularly misbehaved yesterday. I'm just asking for some sympathy for my self-inflicted problems here. And I get like 0. I get like no sympathy. I get like no, hey. Well, you did right. You cheered me up, Relics, but before you joined the chat yesterday, I was just being called names, shamed, ostracized. I felt like I had no real help. Something to do with that self-inflicted. Why can't you accept my challenges? Why not? Why? You can watch a million Elden Ring runs, but people just do it the normal way. I'm sure you can find. There are several just in this community. Why need another one? What's the point? Relentlessly bullied like the warrior hitting you twice. I've long since accepted that you're challenged. I mean, I guess it's part of the fun to complain about, right? You're actually enjoying that I'm doing it, but the part you're enjoying is just making fun of me and calling me an idiot for it. We all gotta get something out of the run. Also, wow, how did I die to this guy? By not following the recipe, that's how. Oh, what? That didn't stun him. Whoop. Man, you know when we were still in the first, like, I don't know how many hours. Let's say in the first 50 hours of this run. I was kind of hoping the game would add something with Melina happening. But so far nothing has happened with her. Man, that homing jump is insane. I need to drink. I need to drink again. I need to drink again. I need to drink again. And I eventually got gotten. It's just, he doesn't give me any time. Like, no time. I drink, I get hit again. I drink, I get hit again. They designed this enemy so that you're not allowed to recover, which, I get it. The Estus Flask or whatever. Is it? It's not even called the Sacred Tears. Is it Sacred Tears or Ebony Tears? What tears do we have here? Crimson Tears. Crimson Tears. The Crimson Tears are too strong. But For a man like me that can only take one hit, it's kind of cruel to not give me any chance to recover. Especially since I'm also too bad to perfect dodge everything. Because I don't know the pattern. Isn't that because you didn't do anything with Melina? That's why I don't have any time. Maybe it is. Maybe Melina would show up and she would just... What? Since when is there a survivable fall? Oh well, I'll take it, but... Yeah. I mean, we had both of them like below half HP there just now. This fight, if it goes right, doesn't need to be long. And the priority should be dodging the warrior. That's our priority. As long as we remember that. I was trying to roll there. You can have that. I'm gonna drink here. Ah, what? That jump is a one-hit kill? No! I think that jump is only a one-hit kill because he's strength buffed now. Because Tricia cast the shield and it also strength buffs him, I think. Otherwise that hit is not a one-hit kill. Hello, Jagger. Good evening from Japan. Good morning. It's not morning where you are. Did you move to Iceland or something? Yeah, Iceland. It's not. Yeah, it's probably not even morning there either. It's probably like 1 PM in Iceland or something. Yeah, it's morning in Brelix land. That is true. Greenland, surely. Yeah, if we keep going west, eventually it'll be morning somewhere. Alright. How about a Tricia start? Nope, still no Tricia start. We have to go for the warrior first. Okay, he doesn't let me do it. I can drink now. And then we can get... Oh boy! Oh, that should have been a poise break. Ah, and he uses the roar to insta-kill me there. That should have been a poise break. I think he got a shield at an opportune moment. How did I live that? How did I live what? You mean survive getting hit or dodge all of those attacks? Because I'm pretty good at dodging those attacks by now. A double swing. Yeah. Usually, I mean, no. The double swing doesn't actually deal that much damage. It's just usually that I can't avoid taking damage on it. Oh yeah. With the pirouette, he very often doesn't hit me for some reason. I don't know. That pirouette has a very funky hitbox. It's very inconsistent. That's not what I call the double swing, but I know what you mean. You mean the one where he does like a pirouette. Yeah, that attack has a funky hitbox. It's very often missed me. Sometimes I jump and it looks like it goes perfectly through my body and just does nothing. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird attack. I think if you jump, you kind of crouch when landing or something? I don't know. Anyway, we keep trying until we'll eventually get them. Get over here. Yeah, Tricia, you want to get your face munched in. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to take you. I'm going to have you, and then I'm going to... Did I roll too early or too late there? Too early, right? I was already getting back up. I mean, Tricia throwing fire from the side wasn't helping. I had to like dodge a little bit away. I felt like I was in the rhythm there for the attack, but somehow the final hit got me. And that's the good combo actually. The one where he drags his sword on the ground on the third hit. That goes from behind him on the right to his up left. And then he has this long delayed overhead swing. That's pretty good because after that attack I can always consistently drink. And he never does an attack that quickly after it. He's like recovering after it. Unlike some of the other attacks where he will just instantly keep going. So I don't hate that attack if I manage to dodge. I don't like how he like always cancels my shield very early. With just a roar or a cheesy claw hit or something. Alright, Tricia, you wanna get your face matched it? Yeah. I don't like that. Yeah, the double hit there. Not nice. Not nice, Mr. Misbegotten Warrior. Always the roar to cancel my shield. Come on. Don't even know. Maybe you can roll through that roar? I mean, you should be able to. It's just... It has no pre-animation. It just happens. I would essentially have to roll on, like, suspicion there. Not knowing whether it's actually happening or not. Okay, we drink. We drink. Send that. Alright, do we get a Tricia? Yeah, we get a Tricia opening. Okay, that is the best scenario where they line up. I hate that. Now he's stronger. Oh, what? Because he got stronger, he killed me one hit with that. And I don't actually know how long that strength buff lasts, but it probably lasts a while. Tricia was pretty low, he was getting damaged. It was not a bad run, but... Man, if I had a little bit more HP, this fight would be so much easier. I think this fight is... I wonder if anyone remembers this fight, and this because I can feel like I'm on the edge of this fight already being trivial. And I have nothing. I could just power through one more attack or something. And you know who has that little more HP? Is it you, Protozamac? The lowly HP upring. Ah, yeah, that amazing HP upring which gives me like 20 HP. That's gonna make them... No, I was more thinking about like double HP. Oh, I didn't drink. I was dumb. I was dumb. Well. I need to drink. And I had to dodge all of that blind. Okay, I can run around that. Ah, that's the double hit though. He didn't do the other combo. You love your level ups. Getting on Melina first chance you got? Well, that's disgusting. That is not a little more HP. I think that is a little more HP. I don't think I have a lot of HP. I think it is very easy to double my HP. I don't know how many levels it would be to double my HP bar, but I don't think it would be that many levels. Actually, what is determined by HP? What stat is that? I mean, our stats are 10. Presumably 10 levels could double my HP. 10 levels of Vigor. I'm not actually sure that's true. There's maybe some extra scaling. But make it 15 levels. Okay, maybe that is not that few levels. Maybe that is not that few levels. You know what? That makes me feel better. Thinking about it that way makes me feel better. Maybe I'm actually not that under-leveled because levels are so precious. Yes, that's the mental sand castle I'll be building for today. I am not actually that under-leveled. And you, Tricia, whoa, you dodged that. Oh yeah. Yeah. This run is already very cursed. I'm probably dead. I need to drink. I need to drink again. Alright, well. I need to drink again. I need to actually... I rolled too early there. That was on me. That death should not have happened there yet. He was actually behaving rather well there. 26 vigor, so it would be 16. 16 stat ups. Okay. Yeah, that is roughly... I mean, I wasn't that far off. Although it is a bit more than... Although, even though that fight I didn't deal much damage because they were not moving in a nice way, I was quite happy with how much I dodged the Misbegotten warrior there. You can disagree, but I felt like I did that well. But that is always the advantage of having slept. You always build your muscle memory in the sleep. The cerebellum builds the reflexes while you are dreaming. And then you can come back the next day and you can have better control. Whatever you are trying, do it a little bit, sleep, come back, you'll be better. Well, unless you get like degenerative brain disease during sleep or something like that. But usually you shouldn't. Oh yeah, I want both of you hit. And then I want you hit again, I'm greedy. Oh yeah, I'll take that. That was sad, I still had the shield. And he just gets me. I was trying to roll. So sad. That was such a good attempt. But he did the roar at the wrong time. Because I needed one more hit to poise break him there. And I can't poise break him when he does the pirouette. So when I get my second... I need 3 hits to poise break him. And when on the second hit he does the roar, I have to back away and dodge. Because the third hit will not poise break him in that case. I have to dodge his hits there on the pirouette. And I just failed the roll. If I had gotten that roll, we would have gotten at least a poise break and gotten a little bit further in that fight. Oh well, we'll try again. Pro tip, don't get degenerative brain disease in your sleep. Thank you, Wick, for the pro tips. We even had the shield. I killed Tricia and we had the shield because the Misbegotten Warrior took like a break for a bit there in the corner. That was one of the most best RNGs we had so far. And I kind of like, I just kind of whiffed it on the Misbegotten Warrior 1v1. Alright, we're not getting so lucky again here. Oh, that is it! That is it again! Second hit, he does the roar. I wonder if I can like run behind him or something here. Because that backing off and rolling, trying to roll doesn't work. Or at least my success rate on it is quite low. Yeah, maybe the funky hitbox is actually that it's safe next to him. Maybe backing off is actually making it actively harder to dodge. Well, I'm sure nobody has studied this boss to the extent that I have. Except all the nerds. Ugh, we're gonna die here. I have to watch me a no-hit run after I finish Elden Ring or give up. I am very curious to see some of the bosses I didn't manage to do well, or didn't manage to do at all so far. I could see all of the improvements from sleep in that last map. Excuse me. Are you implying I got degenerative brain disease? Chat would never. They would never. They would never imply that I have a brain rot. The Zoomers would never use the word brain rot at all. It's not even in their vocabulary. Oh, I wanted to hit you both. Alright. You get that. Don't roar! Thank you for not roaring. I need to drink after this. I can't really greedily go for the other guy. How did that hit me? How did that hit me? Like that. I couldn't see him. Yeah. And Tricia was just blocking. Whew. I need like... I think I need 4 poise breaks on him and then he's dead. Or I need 3 poise breaks and a little bit of extra damage. Oh joy, we're still here. Oh yeah, what joy, Hoovy. Are you having joy? Isn't it a joyous occasion, Hoovy? Hey Hoovy, who's having fun? Is it you? I hope it's you. What is the name of this place even? The Decrepit Catacomb or something like that? It's a really fitting name. I'm having fun, says Brex. You know what, Brelix? You have it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You've made some great and amazing streams that I have enjoyed. There's a... You deserve all the joy in your life. Did you get that? Oh, did Brelix get a fly? I never actually have... I've not actually seen Brelix Mahjong. Because it's not happening at hours when I'm awake. Oh, I messed up. Bonk. back off. Because I'm low on stamina. Now we can go for it. Don't yell. Don't yell. Okay, this is okay. We can heal this. We're not dead yet. Don't fire me. Yeah, that was gonna be the double hit. The double hit is unfair, you know? Also, I don't know what these sparks do. I think that's just the animation for giving the shield. Nah, the other guy did Gnuffle. They dropped like a 5-pin or something. It was a very bad drop. We're still fighting these guys. Yeah, you thought we're giving up? Elden Ring has barely been going for 30 minutes. I didn't kill them in the first 30 minutes of the stream. I was hoping I would. So, god damn it, where do I put my water bottle? It's like, no matter where I put it, it's like in the way. Oh great, I poured water all over myself just now. You can't see it. But I'm doing a wet t-shirt contest right now. What are you doing? Yeah, what am I doing? Doesn't really work that well with I, huh? Should have thought about that. Alright, Tricia, you wanna... I think I wanted to change to you. Because I would like to bonk you. Okay, that was the funky hitbox. Okay, that didn't work, rolling to his right there. A little bit unlucky as well with the double pirouette here. Double pirouette is hard. The first one didn't hit me though. It did the weird thing where it just didn't hit me at all. Problem is, the pirouette also starts with the roar. The roar does a little bit of damage. And because of that little bit of damage, the rest of the hits are just deadly territory. Maybe if I blocked, they wouldn't be? Hard to say. I don't think my block does very much. Although I should try that. That's one of those things I thought about I should try. There's other things I've thought about during my sleep, like my brain is just working on Elden Ring, you know. And I've thought about several aspects that we could... Like I thought about some things I should check out. But we're not gonna do it until I defeat these bosses. So, just hoping we get that soon. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Double jump. Double jump, huh? Oh, I hate you so much, Perfumer, Tricia. I hate you so much. Why can't she get, like, brain rot? You might have to switch platform if you're going to adopt the NAS. Okay, I'm not getting it, Nix. This pun is going beyond me. Nesai? Nesai? Nesaya? NAS? Network Administration System? No, that's not what NAS stands for. Anyway. Network Access Store? Nationalsozialistische... Nazi! Really? Is that what... Then what does the NAS mean in that sentence? I still don't get it, what it's supposed to be. Oh god, you're mixing in German. Yeah, well... I didn't Okay, I didn't expect German. Yeah, of course, nass is wet in German. That's not nice. Yeah, that was just worst case scenario there. Didn't we beat this boss? No, we didn't beat this boss. Okay, when you said switch platform, I thought you meant I should play on PS5 or something. I was thinking about like Sony, or whether you said something about Nintendo, or I don't know, Xbox jokes. We didn't talk to Melanie. Oh, Neff, don't make this a thing. Nobody's talking about talking to Melanie. Nobody is talking about no Melanie. And also, it's totally in the stream title. Poor Neff is streaming, Alpha playing Elden Ring. Oof. That is nightmares I do not wish on anybody. Oh, Melania. Yeah. We want to, of course, talk to Melania. Okay. That was the one-hit attack. I just was very bad at dodging it. But he also popped my shield. Earlier we had an attempt where I killed Tricia the Perfumer without taking a single hit. That was pretty good. Ugh, I messed up. It's annoying how deadly these things can be. Now we took some damage. That's 2 flasks down. I hope we don't need them. Luckily we have so many charges. Game has been showering us with flask charges. Bonk. You wanna get bonked? Be my guest. Don't! I pressed roll there. What? I pressed roll there. Maybe I held the button for too long and it didn't register as a dodge. Shoulder button was definitely pressed. Oh well. That was just maybe I didn't press it fully or something. An unusual mistake. I kind of knew that I know that combo very well by now. I know how to dodge it. Speaking of knowing things very well, I wonder if we could just dodge past here. We could actually just ignore that guy. It's very dishonorable to sneak past some enemy. It's not really my style. Okay, we're not getting you. You're gonna do the jump? What are you gonna do? Yeah, that fire is not good for my constitution. Also can't see anything. That should poise break him now. Oh god! How does he keep... Oh, the fire! How did he keep dodging that? He was much better at dodging this round than the previous ones. And then the fire just kills me. This is why I need to kill Tricia first. Like, her fire from the side is just slowly whittling me down. I mean, slowly. 2 hits. It's whittling me down in 2 hits. Which for our HP pool means slowly. Considering there's so many attacks that just one hit me. Although I think the damage is variable depending on how much of the fire hits me. I think if the fire full-on face hits me, I die instantly. I think that's hacking, not whittling. Oh, maybe it is. She's definitely a hacker. Alright, let's drink, 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 look, look, look. I should have a counter for how many attempts at this boss. I don't know how many we're at now. Alright, that is actually dodgeable. I need... Problem is I don't have stamina now. Ugh, I rolled too early there. That was definitely too early. But that is good. I actually learned how to dodge the I actually now know that I can dodge the shout combo. If I roll forward through the side of the shout, I don't take any damage there. That is actually really nice. Still don't know what to do about the double hit for like the 4-part combo where the third hit is 2 swings. I don't know how to deal with that yet. But one thing at a time, one attack at a time. Now what we need again is we need a little bit of Tricia RNG luck. The Tricia RNG has been very poor the last few attempts. I couldn't really get her. Couldn't really get any swings onto her. Yeah, get over here. I'm trying to get lock onto this guy, you know? Alright, now. Nope. Nope. And she starts throwing the fire there as well. Lock on is not better than yesterday. I'm just more zen about it. Switching the target still feels awful. Is it RNG or inconsistent play? No, it's RNG, for example, whether she runs forward at the start or not. And also whether the which of the attacks the warrior does is RNG. I mean, if it is influenceable, the differences are too small because I'm basically running the same path for the room. Do you actually need to kill the random enemies on the way to the boss? I mean, they're in the way. They're gonna attack me. I'm not gonna deny them the chance to try and kill me. That would be dishonorable. Alright, so come here, Tricia. That is the perfect way to do it. Right? That is even better. Alright, I'm gonna accept the warrior's challenge. God damn it! She spammed fire twice in extremely short intervals and killed me with it. I tried to go for her, she makes fire, fire, and insta-kill. Wow. I mean, the jump heavies are carrying this run because it allows me to poise break the warrior. Gives me some respite. Yeah, that was... That was... She was not nice there. That double fire... She usually is like... Not... Usually... I feel like she goes through phases where she spams fire and then she doesn't. Like she... Her AI goes to in like... Ooh, I want to attack now mode or something. And she clearly wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna grill this guy mode. I'm gonna turn this Tarnished into an... What was the name of the guys in Dark Souls 3? A smoldered one? No, it wasn't a smoldered one. Something with fire theme. Oh, this is the good start. Alright, jump heavy. Ugh. You did a jump back. Cinder? No. The Lords of Cinders they were called. What were you called? No, but you were called. So in this game we're a Tarnished. What were we in Dark Souls 3? We were not a Tarnished. We were... Something that is like burned out. Ashen one, yeah. An Ashen one, yes. That's the name. So... The Perfumer Tricia is clearly trying to turn me into an Ashen one as well. The way she's attacking me. What were we in Dark Souls 2? Seek, lest. That's all I remember. Brave on that? I don't remember Brave on that. Bearer of the Curse. Yes, definitely. Bearer of the Curse. Seek, lest. Which is the... That's the dialogue you got when you like quick button mash to the lady who gives you the level ups. Okay, this is not coming. We're gonna have a different fight this time. Unfair. I hate when you do the jump back. Oh, so you do know how to talk to the ladies? Yeah. Yeah, I did talk to them. It's not like you can... Once again, I'm going to make advertisements for that. Dark Souls 3 run is on there. I actually don't know how you level up. I don't actually remember if there's a woman in Dark Souls 3. But there probably is. There always was. The Firekeeper. See? I definitely talked to the Firekeeper in Dark Souls 3. I had a fun run. I had a nice build. But that was different. That was very different. That wasn't Melania. I don't see progress in Elden Ring, so I guess Mahjong took a while. Since it was so successful. Oh, Chosraw, you really know how to put a man down, huh? Drink. Drink. Please. Lock onto this guy. Okay, I can't run away from that attack. Okay. I need to drink. I need to keep drinking. That's a double hit. I don't know how to dodge the double hit. I don't know how to dodge that double hit. I'm just an optimist. You see, Alpha was playing Mahjong until stream uptime 5 minutes ago. Surely that's what happened. I'm glad my own OBS doesn't show that I've been streaming this for almost an hour now. That was a good attempt, though. That was a good attempt. I'm happy with that attempt. Once again, I didn't get the poise break on him because he was just too relentless there. Maybe I should have tried to go for the poise break, but... Ooh. I don't know. But I was constantly low HP and I was trying to recover. This is the whole thing, when you get like on the back foot and then I drink, I get hit again because I drank. I drink and I get hit again because I drank, and so forth. And then eventually he does the 2-hit attack. Which I can't dodge. Oh, and I didn't drink enough here. Huh? Well, I can drink now. Because they're not behaving well here. Oh yeah, thanks for the fire, really love it. It's really adding to the scenery here. Yeah, that's the double hit. I don't know how to dodge the double hit. Especially not when I'm like being perfumed with fire here. What kind of perfume catches fire? Is perfume in general flammable? Is this what I'm supposed to learn from this boss? And also, why are the Perfumer in the unsightly catacombs? Perfume is very volatile. A surprising amount. Okay, go on. You've never turned a deodorant into a mini fiber? Yeah, but that's a deodorant, that's not a perfume. I think those oils in the air is a mist. You think the oils in the air as a mist won't burn? I guess if it's oil-based, sure. Why do you think Köln burned down? Because the US bombed it? Is that not the answer I'm allowed to say on stream? I couldn't see him. That's what the perfume industry wants you to believe. It's smell in a can. Oh, a cologne. I see. We don't actually call it that in German. I don't know why that name in English means a perfume. That's probably a different word, huh? Because cologne is not written like that, right? Because it's eau de cologne, and that's actually different? Or is that from the city name? I mean... It's only cologne if it comes from cologne, otherwise it's just fizzy smells. The real decoy with the truth here. I'm gonna hit you both. Yeah, I did. I'm gonna run around until I get like a good angle on the Perfumer. Oh, damn it. He had a shield that didn't interrupt him. Don't kill Kaladin. Also, Knuffle talking about how oil has to evaporate in the first place to give off a smell or something. Alright, maybe. Alright, maybe the perfumer is actually doing sensible things about making flammable perfume. I was trying to insult my enemies here and call the game poorly designed, but you guys don't let me. Keeping me honest when I don't want to be honest. Thank you. Oh, we might die here. Nope, we survived. Well, the game is poorly designed in my view. Oh. Oh. Yeah, but you've been, I don't think you've been a fan of this game from the start. You would hit there. And but don't let the glazers hear that. The worst part is I can probably say nothing about the game's design by the end of this run, because I refuse to engage the game on its terms. Oh no, I can say things. No. I definitely can say some things. For example, that peninsula area was way too easy. Like, if I find anything that is way too easy with the weird parameters I'm playing on, that is poor design. That has nothing to do with how I'm playing the game. That is just super poor design. Yeah, I can say that, and some areas are too easy for a level 1, which is poor design. I will definitely subscribe to anyone arguing that and argue that myself. Okay, we can't get the quick hit on you. Oh my god. Oh, that. I was trying to roll there. I was rolling there. Yeah, those intermittent shields. I feel like they convert my ground heavy hits into non-staggering hits. The jump hits still stagger, but the jump hits are such a commitment. That's the problem on the jump hits. The real bonk experience, of course, is the jump hits, but it's tough. And we keep farming these old fangs. Yep, bonk. That's good. I was trying to roll them. Oh, I can drink. Now I can't drink. I still think... Also, I can talk about how I think the movements in this game look a little bit like on rails sometimes. Where the enemy doesn't need to do anything and he still moves around. One example being the homing jump attack of this enemy. But also the sideways over the ground like Tokyo Drift. I wish Alva was a... No, Nev, stop it! That was what put me in a very bad mood yesterday. Your constant whining about... Just watch other streams then. Just watch other streams then. If you want to see somebody do a bog standard playthrough at a whatever level of competence, you can find that. There is a plethora of options. Nobody is forced to watch this crap. Watch my viewer numbers plummet as people realize this. It being on rails just means you need to train, yeah. Yeah, and look, Tricia was just doing a flame attack there. Okay, I can dodge that now. I was trying to... Can we stop this? Yeah, you can have that. And then you can have that, and then you... And the double hit is gonna kill me, yeah. Because he backs off! The coward. I'm not actually serious. There'd be no reason to vocalize that. Wow. I don't think Nev has a problem with your skill. I think he has a problem with your lack of animated avatar on screen. Oh ho, first dragon kill. Congratulations. I have not killed any dragon unless, well, I think the magma worm actually gave us a dragon heart, so maybe that counts. Well, at least some people are progressing. Spoiler-free reports only, please, though. I tried to kill a dragon last stream, if you guys remember it, but it just fled. It just ran away. It was a mage dragon. It had high int. It decided to bail. One in the swamp. I mean, yeah. I do know that one. Hey Tricia, get this. Well, that's the good lineup because then I can hit both of them. Oh, what? Oh, I thought I was just a step far enough back. I should have rolled for safety there. That was the first time we destroyed a column in this fight. Because the enemy itself hitting the column doesn't destroy it, but us getting slammed through the column destroyed the column. That was something new. See, you sometimes wonder what would happen if you were forced to play a singular game forever and ever. And I don't just mean like a week or something, like I mean like eternity. Like imagine this is your hell, or your heaven, or whatever, or your limbo. And you just do it over and over and over. You'd start finding all the smallest kinds of things. The small bugs. Come on, Gnaf, I'm talking about something, an interesting mental exercise here. I always sometimes imagine that. That what just happened right now, where I've been trying this boss for like 4 hours, and something happened for the first time. Those moments would become the precious moments, wouldn't they? That would be what you would be looking for as you roam the world, knowing every nook and cranny. Yeah, the double hit was gonna kill me. I dodged the first pass of the double hit, but the double hit is deadly. The double hit should be outlawed. I really want to see how people dodge that. There must be a way. Maybe I must roll into him. Maybe it's only safe behind him. That's the only thing that makes sense. I think I should get a Melina VTuber avatar to say I am engaging with Melina. I'm sure that market is already cornered. Honestly, it's surprising to me right now. I wish we had a death counter. Yeah, I'm too lazy to make one. Also, it's too late to start one, but... if you go through the previous wards and count, I'll put it on stream. You okay over there, lady? Because I don't think you're okay in your head. I need to drink here. Oh, what? That was a singular kill hit now? Let's just say it'd be nice to have one and not actually count them. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. That's also what I feel. You think your current death count wouldn't just be a rounding error in the grand scheme of things? Wow, that is depressing, Neff. I mean, actually, that would be a good thing. Because that would mean I keep playing for a long time. Which implies that I'm still having fun. So, that's actually quite the... that would actually be quite the good situation. But no, speaking of VTubers. Among us here, there's kind of like a lot of people who don't like face streamers that much. And I'm personally like kind of meh on it, I can go without. I don't really hate people having their face on stream. And if they're like not making too much of a clownery out of it. But it's kind of weird that that isn't an optional thing, right? You could just transmit your face as a separate stream and could have it in a separate window, or Twitch could have it like floaty around. Okay, you wanna get bonged? Be my guest, get bonged. Yeah. I swear to you, when Tricia throws the fire, I can basically not see what he's doing behind the fire, so all my time is get off. That was just Tricia's fault. Tricia was throwing the firewall and it just protected him. All face cam does is add easy value. Other people can overcome that with personality or gaming ability. I don't know, I mean, for me it doesn't add any value. I think it's just for the majority of people it adds some value, but that doesn't necessarily mean for all people. So I don't think that's an argument against what I'm saying. It's kind of like sideways to it. I'm not the average viewer. Yeah, I'm not... yeah, but... this isn't just about the average viewer. If it's 99% to 1%, sure, it doesn't matter. But if it's 80-20? I don't know. Does Twitch not care about 20% of the viewers? Like, or Twitch should care about those 20% of viewers, is what I'm saying. Bonk. Ugh. I was out of stamina because I greedily hit there, which I shouldn't have done. Well, you said face cam is basically expected, right? No, that's not what I said. I didn't say face cam is basically expected. I almost said the opposite. I said that's different from stream to stream. And there's people who like it and people who don't. My idea only caters to the laziest possible streamers, does it? I don't understand. Isn't it more? No, it would be more effort to have two separate, like, sources that you upload. I guess OBS doesn't really do that. Yeah, it's fair enough. Like, you, from that perspective, you have more control if it's not integrated. Okay, well, we got one hit there because I rolled too early on that attack. Also, he killed my shield with a roar from quite far away. Because I went for a double hit, I think? No, I didn't go for a double hit. I actually wanted to go to bed early today because I'm actually trying to catch that SpaceX launch tomorrow. We're not getting out of these catacombs. This is why the VODs of this run literally get 0 views. Interacting with me is the, like, mocking me in chat is the only draw to the stream. Nobody actually cares about watching the VODs. VOD viewers skip 4 hours, yeah, basically, right? I mean, this is why editing the videos down would be much more fun, right? That is the slidey attack that I... Yeah, that is the double hit. I feel like I'm running away, and then somehow in his feet he finds some little, like, roller blades to extend out, and then he has a little jet engine at his heel, and he scoots over there. VOD viewers skip 4 episodes. Jesus Christ, you guys are brutal. This is why OSRS is more entertaining as YouTube content rather than Twitch content. Oh, really? What? I don't understand. You mean the edited down videos? Which I would just say are in general always better. Or almost always more entertaining. The late game grinds in the game can be tens of hours doing the same thing over and over, while YouTube gets to skip that. Yeah. If you were serious about YouTube, I would have to edit these down, but who can be arsed to do that? I certainly can't. Alright, Tricia, you get this in the... Oh, that is the good start? I couldn't get the camera to lock onto him. That was so frustrating. That was such a good attempt, and the camera just didn't want to go to him. I did sacrifice my shield to kill Tricia, but I think that's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. It was going really well there. I sometimes wonder whether I should get more frustrated. If I'm thinking about now that I've, like, played this for several hours, Just this boss? Is that a good use of my time? But then again, are video games ever a good use of my time? You can get daily or hourly progress for the first several months in OSRS, yeah. She's gonna kill us with fire here. Oh, and now she's buffed him. I don't like that. I need to drink. I need to drink again. Bonk him. He's not near her. Damn it, he did the... That is the bad combo. I would have died to that combo anyway because of the... I should have rolled towards him. It's too much of a risk. That combo is just... It always feels like he does that combo when I try to back away from him. Always feels like he does that. Only when I back away. Alright. Do not, VOD viewers and Twitch viewers, listen to the siren song of Old School Rune School unless you have the excessive amounts of free time that Neff apparently has. Alas, it remains a misbegotten attempt, yeah. What is this called? This is also like the decrepit catacombs or something. Not the decrepit, but the spoiled old school rune school. Did I say it again? Oh. Old school rune school. That is what OSRS is for me in my head, and you cannot change it. Ah no, we don't get her. Actually, I'm gonna use that time to slam you in your face. I'm gonna take you both. I need to drink. I need to drink. Oh, you tell me that roll was too early? I can't believe it takes 8 hours to beat one random boss. Honestly, question. Officially now between us. Is this my nemesis now? Are Perfumer, Tricia and the Misbegotten Warrior my new nemesis? He's only been doing this for 5 hours so far. The deepest lore. Old school. Alright. You've heard me say old school rune school many times. Because I don't know even what runescape is supposed to mean as a word. Old school, I know what old school means. Alright, the attempts are getting better and better though. Oh, you do fire first. That was so bad. The fire there in my face from Tricia there, that was so bad. It's run, escape, obviously. Wait, what? Are you serious? If only Neff had written it, I would have thought that's a joke. No, okay. Oh. Makes no sense to me. No, I'm pretty sure I've heard people say it RuneScape, not RunEscape. Oh. Also, Alva, do you know that duo bosses are easier after patching? They used to be more aggressive. Oh, that is what I actually heard, yeah, that they made several bosses easier. Is this one of the bosses that's easier? I'm really curious what the intended solution to these duo bosses is. I mean, I can see it. Tricia sometimes does not a lot. It feels like the warrior is always active. It's not. The warrior isn't really backing off. This is a good attempt. I don't know how he hit me there. Yeah, that was the double hit. And my camera unlocked on him for some reason. Both enemies used to be at full aggression. Now you see that one of them is aggressive and the other is less. Yeah, but in this fight it doesn't feel like the warrior ever is not aggressive, so... New school, rune school. I mean, the game is about runes, is it? I don't know that. And scape is a suffix like landscape. Yeah, it means to shape something. Well, it literally means shape, so... Drinky, drinky, drinky. Look at that. That's good. That means I can... I pressed roll there. Oh, now that's not nice, Tricia. That's not nice. I was about to drink there, Tricia. Perfect. How are you today, Alpha or Gmo? The changes probably don't affect this two as much since it's a warrior and a caster combo and not two warriors. Wait until Alpha learns about Alpha Scape, Omega Scape. I actually don't know what that is. Hello there, Kaladin. You can actually say good morning, unlike Jagger. What was the third one? I have no idea what Hamster's talking about. Alright, Tricia, get that to the face. What? Did I get fired there? Something must have broken my shield. That must have been a fire. Delta Sigma Alpha. I have no idea. DSA. Oh wow. When are we playing old school RuneScape? Probably never. When I retire? You are pretty old, oh no. Soon? Oh, they're parts of Final Fantasy XIV raids. It'll be too late to start when you retire. You won't pass the early game like that. It's like your retirement fund. Start early. Uh-huh. Alright. That's actually a good attack. Yeah, the fire just killed me. Tricia just went into fire mode there. That's why I started it now, Alpha. So by retirement, I have something I will have this Thursday. I will have the same thing I will have this Thursday. Wow. Wait, did Hamster actually start old school rune school? And yes, that was intentional this time. Look, I think at this rate, by retirement, I will still be fighting these two bosses. You're not fooling anyone, old man. I mean, yeah. That's why I admitted it, so that you know that I know that you know. Nah, I'm sure you get past this and into some other dual boss to get stuck at. Yeah, surely. If they're all like this. I mean, we've already defeated at least one dual boss. Oh, flames. The hardcore group Bitty and Biden play is still Alpha Gmo, by the way. Okay. When you retire, you will finally level up, yeah. I mean, to think last stream we had like 1 HP. This stream has not been that successful yet. Even though I feel like I'm better at dodging. Somehow it's not working out as well. Yeah, that's the forerun still exists. We have to finish it eventually. Ah, that is a good arrangement. That is just unfair. You broke my shield with your damn fire. Constantly got the shield back there. Don't worry, I'll forget in another week or so. Well, I just don't have the, like, really the opening when I wanted to do it, so... Anyway, there's probably not gonna be more streams this week. I can't say that, but there's no plan to have more streams this week at least. Because I'll be playing other things most likely. Wow, this was terrible. I don't know what Shokuho is. I've not even played Bannerlord, so... Isn't that what Jake calls Old Man Saga? Or is that a different game? Oh, that is bad. Unfair. Need to drink. Drink. Okay, we can finally get some hits in to him. And we need to drink again. Oh yeah, we're getting flamed. We need some distance here, lady. Maybe we focus this guy down first now? I rolled wrong there. I rolled wrong there. I believe. Yeah, Wummer cursed it. No, it's not your fault, Wummer. It's my own fault. I just rolled wrong there. Shokuho was good enough to make me play Bannerlord twice again, says a person whose opinion I actually kind of respect. On certain things, at least. Well, good attempt. That was an attempt where we definitely could have gotten it there. I was just one hit away, and I tried to get that hit, and then he did the backing off again. How I hate the backing off. But I was pretty good at dodging all those attacks. You imply you don't respect anyone else's opinion. Alpha's gonna complain about Nikki making him play the game. So hard. No, I'm not gonna play the game just because of that. Alright, you get that. And then you get that. Oh, that's bad. We're getting fired here. I'm just gonna back off. I wanna get the fire. How about some magic damage for you? How about bonk? No scream, please. I said no scream, please. Oh, and then we just get flamethrowered from the side. I've been playing Monster Hunter for you again because Alpha won't play Wilds with me. No, Nikki, we're playing that. You said this week, right? So we can play that tomorrow. It's just today was my streaming day. Also, I don't know your sleep schedule, so you're gonna have to let me roughly know what hours are you awake. No, I'm planning on it. Don't disappoint me. I mean, we don't have to play it a lot. If it's lame, we don't continue. Surely you're going to go to a hostess club instead. I don't even know what you're talking about. Alright, you got that. You got that. Does that bonk you? It does not yet bonk you. That should bonk you. I want to get away from the fire here. That should cancel your shield. Ah, I didn't quite get into the roll, otherwise that would have been good. No, I think I'm in the zone. I can feel the boss now. This boss is falling. I am just much more focused on the warrior again. I'll take Tricia hits when I can, but if the warrior is... I can dance with the warrior now. I just need to get away from Tricia, actually. I actually need to run away from her. Because if she throws the fire from the side, that's what really messes me up. Do I even live in Japan? Last time I checked, yes. Alright. Tricia. Oh, that was unfair. Oh, that was not nice. I'm gonna drink now. No, that was not a good combo, because also now I was exactly in the fire spot here, and I knew that. I knew that was coming. I do know what a hostess bar is. I go through Akihabara a lot. They look like very, very sad places. And I never want to go into one. Ooh. I had plans to go to bed by midnight, which is in 2 minutes. So those plans are kind of not panning out. Bonk. That's a good attack, because now I can get the double bonk, and then I'm focusing on you. You come... I was rolling there. Fire into the double hit. There's still certain combinations of them two working together that are just impossible. Kill the boss in 2 minutes. Yeah, that was the plan. It just kind of didn't... The boss didn't work out. You'll sleep more soundly knowing the boss is beaten. I think that's part of the problem. I think if I had more of a drive, I'd have more adrenaline pumping. I'd get a few more milliseconds of reaction speed. A little bit cleaner on everything. We were definitely not rolling there. Yeah, I wasn't trying to roll there, because it was the double hit. And I don't know how to dodge the double hit anyway. You legally have to defeat the boss. Yeah, probably. Alright. Well, we have a strategy though that should in theory work. Okay, we're not doing Tricia. Tricia is just spamming fire. Okay, now Tricia's coming. Yeah, that was... That is an awful setup here. Because she's gonna spam fire from the side. Yep. Yep, there's the fire from the side. We love that fire from the side. Alright, you take that. I don't want you here, Tricia. Go away. Yeah, that's better. Only you with me here. How did that miss? I got into like a weird sideways jump. He would have been poise broke if that had hit. But also Tricia killed me with fire. Tricia killed me with fire again. At least they don't seem to have any second phases. At least I cannot discern any different attack patterns when they're below half HP. Because Tricia only has her fire and her healing, or not healing, shield buff. The warrior has way more attacks, but he can do them all from the start. Alright, Tricia, get here. That's good. I couldn't see him. I couldn't see him. I was trying to turn the camera, but it just didn't want to go to him. Oh well. Oh well. You know, with every death that I take here, our playthrough of Albion's Prelude lurches further into the future. And one day I'll be streaming X4, you believe me. Although maybe by the time I want to play it, they've gone bankrupt and they shut down the servers and you can't play it anymore or something stupid like that. By the time you get to X4, X5 will be out. Yeah, with German taxpayer money probably. They've gotten so much German taxpayer money in that company. Because their product's just not competitive on its own. Okay, that was faster than the other ones. Okay, that attack just doesn't hit when you're very close. Okay, I'm just gonna jog away. Alright, what do you want to do? I want to drink on that. I could not see what he was doing. He was pressing into the camera and the camera just doesn't work very well. I don't know why it had to zoom in so much. I hope they use some of it to make the online work again. Wait, is the online broken? Was there an online mode and it's broken now? I don't even know. Because yeah, I didn't know it had any online functionality. I'm gonna ignore Kaladin until Kaladin snaps out of whatever he's doing right now. I'm just routinely amazed that on top of everything else, Alpha keeps fat rolling. I mean, I need to have some armor here. I don't have a lot of HP. Gotta make that a little bit of HP count. It had some weird online thing for a while that you had some opt-in for. Okay. They had an online system on launch, but it didn't work well, so they disabled it until it was fixed. And it has never been fixed. I was... Where was that even aimed? Peak performance. Exactly, real decoy. Never be fixed. Yeah, that does sound like Egosoft. Yeah, without armor I will get one shot. I am actually not getting one shot here, and it's very, very important for my training that I have more attempts than just get one hit and you're dead. Alright. Surely I can go to bed soon. You know, this reminds me of the Nox Swordstress and the Nox Monk. Who remembers that? Who was here 50 hours ago and actually saw me fight them? Because I remember I was there. Of course! Yeah, this is kind of similar here. Alright, Tricia, you want to get into your... Yeah, he did the double hit. I survived it because of the shield, but... Everyone loves a duo boss. Yeah, it's just so unfair. It is just so unfair. I now want to know how relentless they were on release and how people defeat them. Wow, I'm failing on this guy now. This makes me scared of the triple Misbegotten warrior boss. Oh no. That would be a very scary boss. With copious amounts of cheese. You guys criticize me when I cheese. I'm not allowed to cheese. We're not doing cheese. I mean somebody who actually defeats it. Like, it's just good at the game and defeats it. That's what I want to see. Yeah, I mean somebody obviously who doesn't use summons. Duh. I need to drink. I need to drink again. And he just did the wrong combo. I'm good at the game and defeated everything. The only guy playing this game legit was Let Me Solo Her. Never heard of them. We critique the type of cheese, not cheese itself. Alright, fair enough. I mean, I can't really look at how people did it now, because I don't want it to influence how I deal with future bosses. So I'm gonna hold off on looking that up. But I'm just pre-registering that I am very curious. Parrying is unethical. No, I don't consider parrying unethical. I just don't know how to do it. So parrying is okay. Blocking is kind of lame, but parrying is okay. I'm just too bad to parry, really. I don't really know the timings of anything. I've never really parried. Did I parry ever in Dark Souls 3? Like, did I do any boss by parrying? Drink. I think I rolled pretty perfectly there and I still got hit. I didn't parry in ER, I used the greatsword. Okay. I don't know how that explains it, but... Oh, I drank this too early. Oh, we're in trouble. No, I gotta reset. I messed up. Speaking of, I'm doing the strength. I'll keep the strength. Yeah, I took that sippy too quickly. Need that sippy later. I love how the glowy bong stick looks though. They made a really nice looking effect. I guess I'm playing on 4K and you can't really see it on the live stream. Although I think the YouTube uploads... No, they're not on 4K because I couldn't encode that in time. Well, just imagine this was 4K for you. Now I hit them both, that's good. Bonk you. More fire. And I'll bonk you again. Then I'll take my 3 hits. And then I'll bonk you again. And I'll... He just cowardly backed away there. How cowardly. Wow, the imaginary video looks amazing. Thanks. Beautiful. Yeah, that was a good attempt though. That was a good attempt. It just kind of fell apart at our halfway point. We had both of them below half. After all, I deal okay damage. It doesn't take that much to get them done, but... Alright. Misbegotten warrior, you wanna get gotten here? Yeah, that was the double. Yeah, see, that double hit there at the end there would have killed me anyway. Because I don't know how to dodge that one. At least not yet. I found a dodge for every move now, except that one. And the dodge for the pirouette is just stand in front of him, the hitbox doesn't hit you there. Some weird reason. The one thing I hate about this is that I'm starting to enjoy this fight. And I know that sounds crazy, but I was so salty last stream, I want to give this a really, really low rating. But now I feel like I can't. Because I feel like I actually like the... I like the moveset of the Misbegotten. Yeah, don't like that move though. Stop doing that. That's like 2 or 3 attempts in a row that just died to the double hit. Shields allow you to use the parry skill. Yeah, that's what it said. So, I can't parry with this. I thought there was a way to parry with a weapon in Dark Souls 2 or something. Stockholm Syndrome is a well-documented psychological affliction, yeah. It's probably that. I thought you could parry with weapons in Dark Souls 3. I'm fine with you. I'm fine with people reminding me of Dark Souls 3 mechanics. I don't want Elden Ring spoilers, but I'm not gonna be that strict about Dark Souls 3 or 2 mechanics. I know there's gonna be overlap, so I ask you to use caution. So I didn't know that parry was on shields. I don't know how that hit me. Please no fire. We're gonna get fired here. I'm trying to get my camera on you. Oh, you did the double hit. That's not fair. If you like this boss after a few hours of reviews, how long does it take you to nair friends with someone who's actually being nice to you? To make friends. Okay, well. I don't know. I don't know why, but somehow your questions are relatively flow-breaking for me, Kaladin, today. I'm just gonna focus on the boss. Okay, so the ideal opening actually for me is now that Tricia stays back. No, that I get the double hit on both Tricia and him, because if they arrange themselves in a certain way, you can see, right? I can get a double jump heavy hit. And then I can get extra damage in onto both of them with one swing. And that's obviously nice. So I want him to do like the... That worked. Nah. Yeah, that didn't work because he did the double hit there. And I was hugging him. I was kind of hoping double hit wouldn't hit when I'm hugging him, like the pirouette. But clearly the double hit has a hitbox in front of him. Still no idea how to avoid a double hit. Maybe if you don't have a fat roll, you can just barely roll at the exact right moment that your iframes are long enough. I don't know. I don't know if the iframes of the fat roll are that different of the other ones. We're out of stamina. Rinky drinky, traversey traversey. You get that. This is actually the good combo. And then I hit you. Again. And again. And then again. No! And then she just flamethrower roasts me. I was hoping for her to just stop there. I was almost getting into like the hit animation for the vulnerable hit, and then we're immune. She just didn't stop. Just flame, 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 flame. That's once again such a moment where I'm like, What did the designers envision here? What did they, when they were test fighting this, and the people who did the fight successfully, what did they, like, imagine was gonna be happening in the solution? No, we didn't, Bralex. We didn't beat them. They envisioned that you would level up. I mean, if the solution is just, oh yeah, just tank through everything, that's not a good solution. That's poor design. I do not accept the answer, they expect you to just tank through the hits with sheer HP. That's not an answer I find satisfying. Sure, I do more damage, but I'm already doing not... like, they already have such little HP. It's not like they have a lot of HP right now for me. Oh, I'm getting fired here. Yep. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's one of those situations where I'm wondering, like, yeah, what exactly did you think would happen there? I mean, yeah, sure. I'm not saying I wouldn't have defeated them by now, but it doesn't feel like I would have defeated them by actually being able to, like, dodge them or deal with them. Because having a higher level doesn't actually give me anything in terms of not getting hit by that attack. Well, maybe it does. Don't spoiler me, but just higher stats doesn't do that. And it just feels strange that the design would be just DPS check yourself through it. That's not fun. Yeah, they expect you to tank with your damage resistance, because that, if that's the answer, I'm very disappointed. If that is the answer, and I am unwilling to believe that's the answer. I'm willing to believe more into Miyazaki. Alright, we need to get out of here because Tricia is too close. Yep, Tricia is throwing fire over there. Yeah, you do that. Ah, the scream killed me. Oh yeah, I agree, Nikki, I agree. I'm not saying more damage doesn't just solve this fight. I'm just saying that that seems really lazy. I know you're very cynical about these things. You're probably saying, yeah, the designers were not caring so much about this particular boss. This was just meant to be interesting by being two of them at once, but they didn't really fine-tune the interaction or something. I'm trying to avoid saying that you're just having skill issues. Alright, thanks. I find it a bit outrageous that you're ignoring one of the most central components of the game's progression while making that statement. I don't know, I feel like people are ignoring what I'm saying. That's why Nikki is VIP, yeah. If people feel I'm saying the boss is too hard, that is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying the boss is too hard. I'm not complaining that, oh, how is someone ever supposed to defeat these big stats or something. Obviously that would be like completely disingenuous, because I have way lower stats than you're supposed to have at this point. I was hoping I would get there. What the hell did you do there? Yeah, we're so getting fired here. Why did one of my jump slashes got completely in the wrong direction? I think leveling health to tank through engagement is an incredibly bad play and doesn't teach a player anything. And I don't think the game wants it either. See, I also think that's true. See, Nikki gets it. That's why Nikki is a VIP. But just on this boss, obviously if I had way more damage, I'd just be cranking through it. But I find the argument that my damage is too low to actually really feel what the boss is supposed to be like. I find it way more believable on a boss that was, let's say, I don't know, Yorm in Dark Souls 3, where I literally fought him for 15 minutes or more on my successful attempt because my DPS was so low. Because then the difficulty is not, oh, the boss has difficult patterns, it's just, I have to not make a mistake for 15 minutes, and that's pretty hard. But this fight, if I succeed at it, it's not going to be that long. It's going to be it's just going to be relatively short for these kinds of fights. Don't yell. Don't yell. I think you misinterpreted what Nikki said. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Well, what Nikki said just now sounds better. Ugh, I didn't really see what he was doing. He was running around so much. Yeah, Gnaffle is on team. Duo bosses are bad design in general. What about trio bosses? Luckily, I haven't had a trio boss yet, I want to claim. Well, we've had a boss with tons of small enemies around. Actually, did we have several of those bosses? Did we have more than one boss with multiple small... We had like the demi-human chieftains. That was like a duo boss with multiple like normal enemies around. No menage a quatre? I also don't think... No, I don't think we've had more than two. Alright, you don't want to attack me. I'm fine with that. Now, I mean, that fire is just what am I supposed to do? That fire is just insta-death fire. Incinerate me, turn me into an ashen one. I mean, I actually do think that's a bit of a weakness in these games, that I don't... For most of the bosses, I don't know why I'm fighting them in particular. Same with all of these these Misbegotten. But I never really understood the Dark Souls lore either, so also in the previous games I really didn't know why I was fighting all of these undead. Now I think in the previous games there was something about like most of the undeads have turned mindless and so they just attack whatever. And they want your souls or something? I don't know. Do you really need a reason to fight people? I mean, it helps. I would like to at least roughly know what's going on. Like, Tricia the Perfumer doesn't look like a random person. I'm trying to focus on you. Thank you. Usually that doesn't hit me when I stand in front of him. Tricia has a bunch of related items to her, so she's important in that way. Oh, so we could read that lore. I mean, but even in Dark Souls 3, all the linear areas, I didn't really understand why we're fighting these guys. I mean, there was an overall story of like we needed to defeat the Lords of Cinder for something reason. But see, I've already completely forgotten it. And then it has this general like zombie problem, also D&D dungeon problem, where like there's all these monsters crammed into next to each other. They're all like attacking me on sight, but why aren't they fighting each other? Like how are they so close together packed? But they never fought each other. Like Misbegotten I can kinda understand, they're like the same team. But the wild animals? Are they like a team? That is the nice hit I like getting. I'll take that hit. A drink. Ah! Because of her damn perfume cloud here, I couldn't see what he was doing. I didn't see his sword on the ground. You smell funny. It's you just have to watch a 4-hour video to understand the plot. Kaladin is hopefully quoting something, I have no idea. I don't even know what an elderberry is. Is that a Skyrim reference? Although I doubt Kaladin has played Skyrim. Monty Python. Hmm. I have watched Monty Python. Well, I haven't seen all of it. Actually, it's kind of... I don't actually know how to see like complete episode of Monty Python's Flying Circus. I found one complete one on YouTube once. But otherwise people always just post like a single clip. And it kind of destroys like the weird... Like how the episodes are just like a really weird... How weirdly connected the episodes are in themselves. Yeah, that was a double hit there. Oh, and then I would have been burned. You have not played Skyrim, huh? Surprising. I thought everyone had played Skyrim by now. Oh, I suddenly remembered I have to go to the dentist, and now suddenly I'm scared. I mean, you can play non-Nords in Skyrim, and then the story becomes really funny. I played a Bretonian, if I remember correctly, in the one run I did, and I played a stealth archer like everyone. Hopefully the dentist won't be a duo boss, hopefully. That was a good start on her here. The problem was the fire there once again. I was too worried. Usually I would have dodged into it, but the fire just kind of scared me. Dentists tend to do a dentist plus hygienist. Yeah, that is actually true. Like there's the main dentist and then there's the helper or whatever. Is it called a hygienist? That's a silly title. The dentist and the woman. Actually, don't tell anyone. But my dentist is a dual boss woman. My dentist is a woman. But that must stay a secret between us. Maybe that's part of the reason why I'm so scared. Actually, when I was in Berlin, I had a nice dentist. He was a man. I was not so scared to go to him. He was like... I had trust in him. It's so over, don't tell Lucky. I don't actually know if that was part of the combo or... Oh, that fire's not nice. Can we stop being fired upon? I need to drink again? Yeah, that was the dual hit. That was just cursed because Tricia stood like there in the middle, spamming fire, and it just, yeah. Oh, Lucky really loves dentists, that's true. It's okay, Alpha, my dentist is also a woman. Yeah, I'm afraid of that woman, maybe, yeah. I will never understand Lucky. I'm actually physically starting to feel sick just thinking about having to go there. Oh well, there goes some HP here. Oh well. Oh. Ugh. Need to drink. Need to drink. Need to get away from Tricia. Tricia, eat this. Tricia, eat this. Bonk. Don't yell at me. I said don't yell at me. Drink. Okay, now I can drink. That's fine. I need to... No, he's gonna do the double hit, yeah. I did not have enough stamina to get him to poise break. Also very funny that Tricia survives that with such little HP there. As in, very sad. I want to go to bed. I didn't want to play this so late. I wanted to watch the Starship launch 10 tomorrow morning. He was in the zone and now he's in the sleepy zone. I mean, that was a good attempt. It just... That's where Nikki would say, yeah, if you just had one more level, you'd have the damage. And he'd be right. If I had used a rune arc. Why are rune arcs a thing in this game? Can I conceptually say that's a bad design thing as well? That only makes sense for your second run? Maybe I'm not really using them well, I don't know. But to me it feels like... Yeah, like human. I complained about not liking humanity in the previous game either. Bonk. Ugh. Oh, thank you. Thank you for burning me alive. I can't stand the Runark's humanity as a game mechanic. But I guess they don't make sense to a person who dies this much. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, yeah. Yeah, because it's fine to have something you lose on death, like the runes, and then you can recover it if you play well. But the Runarks, I've played 60 hours. I've gotten 8 Runarks. That means I can use 1 Runark every 8 hours or so. And if I only die every 8 hours, that means the game is way too easy. So it almost implies I have to play the game at a level where everything I do is way too easy. Because if I'm not dying for 8 hours, then what am I even playing for? Like that's the conundrum here for me. Like that it kind of implies. So it only makes sense when you're doing like your second run through, you've already explored everything, you just want to see how good you can get. Because if on my first playthrough, yeah, thank you for the fire there. If on my first playthrough I'm not dying for 8 hours straight, the game is not challenging enough. That's just my take on it. That's why I'm with Hoovy. That there's a game mechanic that just... I don't like them. Yeah, that's kind of fine actually, Nikki. I just think it's too little. Like it's there's just not enough of them for that. But maybe later I will get better, greater runes. Because on this one, I just get a little stat boost. It's not such a big difference that I can like go from I can't defeat the boss to I will definitely defeat the boss. I couldn't see what was happening again. I'm gonna just back off here because Tricia's being misbehaved. Yeah, Tricia. Alright. Oh, he just was not giving me a break. I think your upcoming partnership with Melania will be fruitful. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, right now we have the Great Rune from Gareth or whatever his name was, and that just gives me little stats. And last time we saw it gives me like, I don't know, I was gonna say like 25% more health and maybe 20% more stamina or something, and a little more damage, like everything. It's nice, but it's not like ooh I'm suddenly an unstoppable powerhouse. So in terms of I can use this and definitely defeat the boss, doesn't really help because it doesn't turn 2 hitting into 1 hitting and stuff like that. The Great Rune of Garruk. Garruk? Okay. Was it actually Garruk? Ah, who knows? Something with G. Oh. Nikki with the spoilers saying there's only 2 worthwhile runes. Drink now. Oh, you just want to spam fire on me, huh? Yeah, you just want to spam fire on me. I'm gonna go to the other side of the room then. I'm gonna cancel your shield. I'm gonna hit you. Don't yell on me. Yeah, that was even worse doing the combo. Isn't everyone immortal? I don't know that anyone is immortal here in this world. I don't think it's canon that I revive. Unless you mean unaging. Like not dying of an old age. Because basically everyone can be killed for sure. Not the monsters, yeah. I don't know what exactly you mean. Yeah, we gotta get some distance. She is spamming fire. I can't deal with that. To drink. Oh, she's spamming fire again. I got stuck on that damn, like, whatever that was, coffin. Don't do that. How about we don't do that? How about we don't do that? He even backs off on that attack, so he's like away from me. Tricia is a pseudo person. What makes Tricia not a person? I don't understand why Tricia isn't a person. Yeah, Tricia is a woman. Oh, I don't know if you're answering me or Kaladin there, so oh boy, it's too late for me to get into that level of misogyny. I'm not actually a misogynist. My chat is just saying that. I want to make that clear. Just because I'm afraid of my woman dentist doesn't mean anything. It doesn't act like... What do you mean it doesn't act like a human? Why is it Tricia not acting like a human? I don't see what Tricia... Yeah, I rolled at the wrong moment there. She's basically a zombie? I mean, you can make up your own lore, Kaladin, but then don't expect anyone to be arguing for anything here. The unsightly catacombs. They are so unsightly. I want to no longer see them, please. Third, this is a Wendy's. Yeah, that's a good reaction. Yeah, I don't know if her grey-black skin is really enough to say that she's not human. That seems a little bit dangerous path to go down. I mean, we also have a greyish skin. We are tarnished. Which I don't know if that counts as human or not. What is a Wendy's even? Wendy's is burgers, right? I'm trying to flick my camera to you. Do you know your dentist's name? What if they're named Tricia? I think they're not named Tricia. They're a Japanese woman, but... yeah. Wendy is a woman. Yes, Wendy sells burgers. It's like Burger King. That's racist, Alpha. Is it racist if my dentist is Japanese? Is that racist now? That's a nightmare. You go to a dentist appointment and you're already nervous, and on top of it, if your dentist is Tricia the Perfumer. Yeah. I mean, she is already wearing like kind of a mask that could be used as a medical mask. The Leonine Misbegotten is your hygienist? No, please, no. No, 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 that is not right. I mean, in the Middle Ages, a perfumer would have been also a dentist, maybe. All these like professions were like weirdly mixed up. Oh, we need to run away. Drink. Bonk. I couldn't. I wanted to bonk him, but the fire, man. Tricia, you... See, that's another thing, that this game doesn't do friendly fire on the dual bosses. And also the enemies don't seem to get stuck with their weapon hits on the walls. Both of these things would make it feel much better if they did. It would feel fairer. You'll feel just a little poke in your mouth. Whips out the great sword. Okay. How attracted are you to the Misbegotten warrior? Not very attracted. I really don't like the red glowy eyes. I thought that from the start. I really think I don't like the red glowy eyes. You haven't been flossing as they stamp the ground and roundhouse swing into the ceiling. Why would it do friendly fire and why would the attacks clank off the walls? Just because my attacks do that? Wait, the eyes are what makes you unattractive? Yeah, the red glowy eyes, look at them! You can't tell me you think those eyes are attractive. Look at them! It makes it look like traffic lights or something, I don't know. It's bipedal, has a human face. This is not a hard hill for a furry to defend. I mean, it's not even that furry. It has like a mane and kind of like furry legs. But it's honestly... Okay, the snake tail is also weird. I'm not gonna say the snake tail is a plus. But it's not really like... The snake tail isn't the problem. I could swear I saw enemy swords bounce off walls. I mean, I bet they sometimes do on some enemies. It just feels like this boss doesn't. Not racist, just don't like him. No, this is not a mask. Bonk. Oh, and you hit me twice there? That would have been nice to dodge. I would like if my first swing would like break Tricia's legs or her arms or something, and she would actually be crippled for the rest of the fight. Instead, she just kind of like staves it off. The line "not racist," just don't like him. That's one of those golden lines. Maybe as golden as my bong stick here. Bonk. I need to get away because Tricia's gonna hit me with fire otherwise. Yeah, she's already trying. Yeah, he jumped backwards and then... I don't know why it's not working out. Like, the last few attempts have all been awful. I mean, if Tricia... I don't even know that Tricia's a woman for sure. So this is not misogynist. I just want my enemy to suffer. That's a deeply normal thing to wish for. Actually, not even suffer. I just want my efforts to pay fruit. Alpha, please. Yeah, I'm trying, Brelix. I'm trying. But it's just not coming together. We had some good attempts. I almost killed the warrior earlier. I was on a one-on-one with the warrior also once. It's just not coming together. This boss is really strong for me. Oh, you mean my misogynist comment? I didn't do any. I've been behaving. Need to drink. Boom. Nope, that wasn't enough. Drink. Oh, and then he does the double hit. Can we not have the double hit for some attempts now, please? Because I don't know how to dodge that double hit. I don't know how to dodge that. And the rune arc wouldn't help there. That would not make that hit tankable, I assume. I just need to be more greedy with, like, I'm sacrificing the initial health bubble too early, maybe. Real quote by Alpha themselves. I'm no misogynist. I just don't like women and actively engage into harmful behavior against them. Okay, that was a good one. I wanted to dodge that one. I need you to die, and I need to not die in the fire. Please, no fire. Please, no. I need to have some stamina first. Oh, and you do the double hit. You misbegotten warrior. Yeah, then the other combo, I could have dodged that. I don't know, Kaladin, how often do you need to be told? I really don't know, Kaladin. With you, it's strange. It's like you're refusing to see reality. Which asked me to make sure I was comfortable with sending that message. I didn't even know Twitch had such smart filters. What? Do they have phrase detection? No, Kaladin, you definitely didn't think that. You're just making this up. I also don't think that's true for Ninja. I think you're just making that up. I remember Twitch warning me about talking about Black Lord thugs when discussing Dom 6. Misogynist doesn't trigger it alone, so there was something about the complete phrase. Yeah, that's funny. That they have detection for that. Also, to be clear, I moved to Japan for work. There was no other reason. I don't think we're talking about things in the level of backstory here, though. Uh-huh. No, it was to live with your girlfriend. Uh-huh, okay. Bonk. Bonk. I'm gonna take that hit even though it's risky because of Mr. Fire over there. Oh, that is the double hit. That's just unfair. I don't know how to deal with that. I didn't know that until now. They've been waiting for you outside every day. You just haven't noticed them yet, senpai. Uh-huh. My dentist has a chance. My dentist is not that old. Lucky would really be... I don't know, Lucky would be not coming back from the dentist. You know why? He'd be arrested for indecent conduct. That's why he wouldn't come home. Don't tell him that. Oh yeah, the one-hit fire. Please don't sexually harass you. I'm not lucky. This is a safe for work environment and stream. Except I think Elden Ring itself is not considered safe or work. I've become so zen about this fight. I think I'll miss it when it's gone. Oh. Wrong start. I don't want to be in the fire. I still don't want to be in a fire. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, I can bonk you again. That's very good. Don't fire me. Oh, you're trying to get fired. I need to drink though. I need to drink again. Bonk. Okay, now just take it easy. She can't hurt you unless we let her hurt us. I want to go to bed tonight. I'm just gonna lame-o you. Zero honor. There we go. Die. Die. Rest in peace. Oh, and so will I. Oh, Perfumer Tricia. So not worth it. So not worth it. At least we can read her lore. Let's learn about more Perfumer Tricia. Tricia was once known as a healer. Oh, so she could have been a dentist who treated her efforts to treating Misbegotten, Omen, and all those seen as impure. When her efforts failed, she was their companion as they died, watching over them to ensure that they could pass peacefully free of pain. A tale akin to the origins of the deathbed companions. Wait, why did we kill her then? Like, why did she attack us? What? What? I can't believe he killed his dentist. No, I don't have a dentist appointment yet tomorrow. I need to make one. I'm very overdue because I'm too scared to make an appointment, but I really have to. But then I'm worried the dentist is going to be angry at me for being late and not having been there in a year. Because she's an enemy in the video game. You walked through the fog wall. Yeah, that's such a good reason. Alright, we're just gonna resto here. Goo goo gaga. Well, that's how I feel mentally. I don't know. Do we care? Yeah, sure, we can keep that. Oh yeah, memorize more spells, shall we? We could have Divine Fortification. If only we had a relic to use them with. And we can also have Glintstone Pebble. Sure, why not? Doesn't really make sense. And we're not talking to Melina. And now we could continue the Altus Plateau. But that's not gonna happen tonight. Holy moly, did I go over time here. 66 hours. I think we were fighting that boss for almost 6 hours. You may as well continue on to SpaceX. No, that's... I have a lot of work to do tomorrow, annoyingly. That's also what's stressing me out. And so... I need to be awake and functional. I mean, it would be funny If I didn't have anything to do tomorrow, I would actually be tempted, but no. It's the worst kind of work. It's where others are depending on me, and I cannot. I cannot. So, I shall take off here. I wanted to stop an hour and 40 minutes ago, but I was just too bad at that game. So, something of dubious value was accomplished. I'm not gonna rate Ninjin. You can find the stream, you know where it is. I'm just gonna rate myself to bed. I depend on you, says Nikki. Alright, please, Nikki, let me know when we want to play Monhan, or if we want to play Monhan. But not now. I need to die. I'm gonna rip in peace. I'm gonna have nightmares of dentists and other creatures. So, I hope you have better dreams than me. Oyasumi nasai.